welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do for you all what I eat in a day. Now a lot of people have requested this, so I thought why not show you everything that I'm going to eat today. Now my eating is a little bit different to what I usually eat. So when I'm at work, which I work more or less every weekday and the odd weekend, so when I'm at work I do eat a little bit differently to how I do now, because obviously I'm at home, I've got my kitchen, I like to cook, I like to make different things. It's a lot easier for me to prepare food. So just saying that, this isn't probably a usual day, so when we're back at work and everything's back to normal, I will do another one of what I eat in the day. Now before this all started I was on a diet, and I still am. When I say diet, I mean I am trying to lose a little bit of weight. I was meant to get married in June, which unfortunately my wedding has been cancelled due to coronavirus, which isn't ideal and not the best situation, but I had a goal to lose a little bit of weight for my wedding. I wanted to feel great in my wedding dress, and that is still my goal for when I do get married. So I'm going to continue with that goal. I'm not going to let this coronavirus or anything get to me. I'm going to keep on with that goal, because at the end of the day, even if my wedding is going to be next year now, why not just keep carrying on with my goal? My goal was to lose fat, which is still my goal. I haven't got a problem with how I look right now. I still feel healthy. I feel good. I'm eating foods that I like. I'm in a really good place with food right now in terms of relationship with food, which is great. And I just feel like I just want to feel a little bit better, if that makes sense. I know we all as women have things we don't like, and we will never be 100% happy with our bodies, because we never are. We may feel good with our bodies, but there's always something that we always want, and it's hard now with social media and seeing people on social media and Photoshop and filters and things like that. Some days you have amazing days and you feel great, which is me, and then some days I have other days where I feel a bit, I like to use the word, fluffy, which I know some people hate, but yeah, I feel fluffy some days. So that's my main goal. Lose a little bit of fat, feel good. I want to feel great in my clothes. I want to feel confident, which I do at the moment, but I know I can feel a little bit more better. Now, I won't go into it too much, but my past history, the past few years, has constantly been dieting, constantly been fat loss. I was a bikini competitor for quite a few years. For probably 3 or 4 years, I was on and off dieting for competitions. So that diet was extreme. Now when I say extreme, let's just put it this way, I have gained probably 17 kg since my lowest weight, which for me obviously is what makes me feel so much heavier than I actually am, if that makes sense. So when I feel like, oh, I've put on weight, or oh, I feel a bit fat today, I think the only reason I feel that is because I used to be tiny, like really small. So from gaining that much extra weight, which is now a healthy weight, like I am at a healthy weight, I've got my menstrual cycles are fine, I feel good, I've got energy, yeah, I feel great. So no way do I want to go back to that, feeling like that, because yeah, abs are great and being lean is great and you feel good, but mentally you don't feel good. Like you're constantly thinking about your body, and you're constantly thinking about weight and weighing yourself, and am I lean enough, am I not? And I don't want to feel like that. I just want to get to a stage where I feel good with my body, I can socialize, I can kind of eat whatever I want and not feel guilty about it. So yeah, that's the stage where I'm at now. Like I feel fine. Obviously it's took me a while, I've gained that weight back, and now I'm just a tiny bit uncomfortable. So I'm not going to concentrate on weight too much. I'm just going to go off how I feel. I am tracking my calories at the moment. I'm not going to tell you my calories or my macros, because calories and macros are set to your body type. So what I eat and how many calories I eat may be totally different to what you will need for your body. I've been delaying my first meal so that it is a little bit later. So you have been finding I've been eating at about, I don't know, 10, 15. So I got up at 7, just been having a coffee just to tie me over before my class. Then once the class is finished, had a little bit of a break, and yeah, just gonna make breakfast.
I can hurt you like you hurt me too, me too. We're letting go, drifting apart. We're letting go, drifting apart. I can hurt you like you hurt me too, me too. We're letting go, drifting apart. We're letting go, drifting apart.
What did you think of the breakfast?
Yeah, I was banging. Made the gains for the day. Gains. So I could go in the garage and polish bolts.
Cool.
Beans.
Okay, see ya.
Right.
Okay guys, so that was my breakfast. So I had 1 piece of sourdough toast, spinach, I had a little bit of butter on the sourdough toast, and I had 3 eggs. So the reason for having 3 eggs is it actually keeps me really full compared to having 2. And whilst I'm at home, I'm finding that if I make my meals bigger, then it prevents me snacking throughout the day. So that is one of my top tips to avoid snacking whilst on lockdown at home, because I know we all like to snack, and I've been finding that making my meals a bit bigger, adding 1 extra egg, which is like, an egg's about 68 calories for instance, so I add that to my meal, it makes it nice and big, it makes me feel full and satisfied. It kind of stops me 1 hour later going into the freezer, not the freezer, it's going into that fridge and picking, or into my cupboard and picking little bits that soon add up to, I don't know, 300 calories. So you may think, I'm trying to diet, I'm trying to lower my calories, I'm not moving as much, I'm gonna eat less. But sometimes eating less doesn't always mean making your meals smaller. You can just make those meals bigger and it will prevent you from snacking. If you have, I don't know, a little bit of peanut butter, a little square of chocolate, a handful of berries, that's soon gonna add up to about, I don't know, it could add up to like 300 calories. Whereas just by making that meal a little bit bigger, adding 1 egg, all I'm doing is adding 68 calories. In the long run, over the day, it does make things a little bit easier if you want to avoid that snacking. So that's one of the tips I would say. So that's been my breakfast for the past, I don't know, week or so. Richard's usually is a little bit different. He usually has ham or bacon or avocado or something with his. But yeah, I prefer the 3 eggs. Healthy fats, good amount of protein, and then I've still got my carbs in there as well, which I don't cut carbs out of my meals. Some meals I'll have no carbs, but that's just depending on what the meal is. Not for any reason. I love carbs. It's done. So I'm going to get on with some emails now. I have got a one-to-one client online session who is one of my personal training clients that we were unable to train at the gym, so we're still doing it online. So I've got her at 11 o'clock. It's now 10:30, so I'm going to get on with this, set up for that class, and then I'll see you all at lunchtime. I'm gonna just have a hot drink because I always find that hot drinks stop me from snacking, and I feel like I want a little snack, or I want something really sweet, to be fair. So I'm now gonna show you my sweet hack. Yes. So this is Yorkshire tea malted biscuit brew. Now, I don't really like tea. I don't drink tea all the time. I don't even like dipping biscuits in tea, but this is so good. So it's really sweet, and it literally tastes like, I can't really describe it, it's like a malted milk biscuit. That's all it tastes like. So I add sweetener to it as well to make it a little bit sweeter, but if you do want to have a little sweet treat and you don't want to eat anything, I would recommend buying these because they're a lifesaver. I've got all my clients having them, told them to try them, and now they're addicted. So yeah, go for it. Okay, so the time now is, what is it? It's 2 o'clock. So I'm gonna make some lunch. So this is probably the lunch that I do have when I'm at work as well, because it is my favourite lunch. It's quick and easy, full of nutrition. We've got carbs and protein in it. So I'll show you what I'm gonna have.
You were tall, I looked up. From where I sat, wished I would've dressed up. Your first line, won't forget. So is it true, no one's taking you yet? I remember people staring as we stepped outside. They had only one goal, get me off of your mind. I was no good, they said, you could do much better.
This is my favourite rice. Honestly, I'm not a massive rice fan, but this is the one. So I don't know if you do that. It's Matilda, tomato and basil. So usually I just have half a pack of this, and then I'll save the rest. Probably have the rest of my dinner tonight, or I'll save half for tomorrow's lunch.
Us lasting longer than them, standing stronger than them. Let them think we are crazy, 'cause I know we are real as can be. You still amaze me.
So I was just putting my spinach back in the fridge, and I thought, why not show you inside my fridge? Don't know, I've looked at it so many times, I'm sick of looking at it, so I feel like I need to show you it, because all I keep doing is opening this fridge and shutting it. Ugh. But yeah, let me show you what's inside my fridge. So, here we go. So, we got our drinks here. So I don't really drink milk. This is Richard's, this is Richard's. I have just a little bit of this lactose free, not because I'm lactose intolerant or anything, but I do find the more milk and stuff I have, I do get quite bloated, so I tend to have a little bit of this now, or I use almond milk. Yeah, I've got my aloe vera juice, so I usually have a shot of this in the morning, so again that helps with my bloating. And then this is a bit of a mixed match. So Richard's obsessed with this coconut water, so he has that and his aloe vera drink. We've got cheeses at the back, so mozzarella is my favourite cheese, so I use that on most things if I am using cheese. And then I've got some vegan cheese as well, and then just passata. So I like to just make all sauces and things like this, like chili, bolognese. I just use some passata rather than buying tin stuff. And yeah, salad cream, because I love salad cream. Then on the top shelf here is, so I've got some halloumi and some feta cheese. So I only really have this when I make a fake Nando's. So, you know what I'm having for dinner tonight? My fake Nando's. So I'm going to show you how I make that. So that is what that halloumi's for. So I love halloumi. Nando's is my favourite, so I'm going to make that tonight. So let's see what else there is here. Okay, so my fridge is pretty stocked up just because of this lockdown thing. I only really want to make one trip to the supermarket. So I kind of just made one trip and got enough that will last me for a week, maybe a little bit more, because I can freeze some stuff. So we've got my veg at the bottom here, mainly green stuff, so I can't even open that. But we've just got lettuce, cucumber, big bag of kale, broccoli and asparagus. They're my main things that I usually have. And then all my meats here. So I've got Heck sausages, which are amazing, and Linda McCartney sausages. Usually I'll have these. There's some other sausages here. I don't actually know why we've got that many sausages, but these sausages are for Rich. So usually I'll make some form of like healthy sausage and mash. So I'll either have Heck sausages or usually Linda McCartney's, because they're my favourite. I have them most days, especially when I'm at work. I tend to cook a batch of those. Yeah, and Rich would have these ones. So I've got them. I've got some, this is really nice actually, some curried coconut and lime chicken slices. So sometimes I'll have that in for lunch instead of my tuna, or Rich has that because he doesn't like tuna. So basically it's just because we're at home, I've got to get things for lunch that he likes as well. Bacon, which is not mine, again that's Rich. he has that with his breakfast, with his eggs sometimes. And then I have got, I'm going to show you these because these are actually really nice. So these are Aldi 5% fat skinny burgers. So if you can see that, these are 119 calories per burger. So usually I'll make one of these burgers. Sainsbury's also do their own range of skinny burger, which are the ones I usually get, but because I'm not traveling far, I just went to the nearest shop, which is Aldi. So I got these from Aldi, and I make them with like a brioche bun. So these are like 157 calories as well. So usually I'll put one of them with one of those, or again I'll use a Linda McCartney burger for me. And yeah, it's about 300 calories per burger, which is real good. So yeah, I make that, and then I'll just have like a side of veggies or salad. So that's that one there. Oh, and then just some ham, again Richards. And then I've got like a chicken crown here, which I'm going to make a bit of a Sunday roast on Sunday, being so we can't go out for once or go to my mum's, because I do miss my mum's Sunday dinner, but I'm going to make my own there. So I picked that up from Aldi. This shelf here is kind of just my prepped meal kind of shelf. So I saved some sausages, what I had last night, in case I was going to have them for lunch today, which I haven't used, so we'll see about them. Got some chicken breasts in there, which I'm going to use tonight because I'm going to make a Nando's chicken. And then just some veggies, which I've just used some in my lunch, what you just saw anyway. Now this is what I bought Richard for Christmas for Easter. So it's coconut crunch. It's actually from Lidl, but he loves coconut, so I bought him that for Easter. And for some reason he says that Easter eggs have to be in the fridge, so he's put that in there. Then the next shelf is my fruit shelf. So I've got some berries, some strawberries, some raspberries. Don't know why they're in there. Got some grapes and tomatoes, which I don't like tomatoes. Apples. And then on my top shelf here, I've got some protein yogurts, which are really good. These are the Lidl version. So when I'm at work, I actually live off these, and so does most of the team that I work with. So these are the Lidl protein yogurts. So they're about 75p for these. 121 calories and 22 grams of protein. So yeah, they're really good for getting protein in. They've not got many carbs in either. So it's better to kind of, if you're trying to hit a protein target, these are really good than having like a normal yogurt, because it will help you get in. And I much prefer them to having a protein shake or something like that. So yeah, they're really good. And then because I did go to Aldi, Aldi have done their own version of them as well, which these ones have actually got a bit more protein in. So these are 25, but they're a little, I think they're a bit higher in calories. I'm sure they're about, yeah, 137 calories, which is still not bad. Yeah, I think it's a bigger portion anyway. I might have one of those in a bit as a little afternoon snack. So yeah, so that's that. Again, that one's quite high in protein. It's got one of those. Coconut yogurt, gin, yeah. Actually, one of my clients bought me that on the last day before we had lockdown, actually. I've got some sugar-free cans at the back, and then these are like my little sweet treats, so my desserts. So I've got 10 calorie jelly. So this is really good if you're trying to cook calories but want something sweet. So they're only 10 calories, which is amazing. And then these are my absolute favorite things. So mpre, they're like a little chocolate yogurt-y dessert thing. So this is like the milk chocolate one, and this one's 85 calories. And then they do a darker chocolate one. I think these ones are about 95. There's not much difference in them. So yeah, I'll have one of those tonight as a little dessert, I think. So yeah, that's what's inside my fridge. I like being nosy in people's fridges just to see what they've got, so I thought, why not show you my fridge. I'm just out on my one walk a day. Just came for a little walk as I'd been on my sofa all day, so I thought I better get my steps in. So I think I did about 3,000 steps all day, so Today I'm just feeling a bit, don't really want to train. So I did the class this morning which I joined in, which was a little workout, so at least that got my heart rate up a little bit, and I've just been sat on the sofa all day working, so I thought come for a little walk, and I'm probably going to get home and do a little bit of yoga just to stretch my muscles out because I'm feeling really tired today. My muscles are really aching, so I'm listening to my body, going for this little walk, and then going to do some stretching. So get back home, probably have a little snack too. I'm going to have a little snack of popcorn. Now popcorn is my absolute favourite, like honestly, any form of popcorn I love. And you can get quite low calorie ones now. So this one here is from Aldi again. So you usually find these by where you pay, so they usually buy the tills. So this is the hand popped popcorn, which is sweet peanut butter flavour, and it's 133 calories per serving. So I usually have one of these as a snack, sometimes at night. So there's the macros on there. So yeah, it's 14 grams of carbs. So I usually just track that into my day as a little afternoon snack whenever I get hungry. And I've got my water here. So this is my second bottle that I'm on to now. And it's what? 3 o'clock? 3 o'clock-ish, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna have this and that, so that'll keep me going out whilst I do some work. So I've got some work to do for my clients. So yeah, that and my water. Then we'll see what we have for dinner in a bit. So here we have final meal of the day, which is gonna be dinner. So I did say earlier that I was gonna make a Nando's, which I was gonna do, but I just got the chicken out of the fridge and it smelled a bit dodgy, so I don't want to risk it. So we're going with the burgers. So we've got the, I did show these earlier, the skinny burgers. So we've got those, and I've got some of the buns that I'm gonna make. So I'm gonna just show you here what I've got. So this is gonna be for my salad, so my cucumber. Then I'm gonna fry these in the pan, and then fry these in the pan as well. I've put some sweet potato fries in the oven for Rich, and then I'll put some spinach on the buns as well, and then I'll just make a nice big salad to go with it. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm not gonna show you how I'm gonna make it, so it's pretty easy. I'll put these in the pan, and I always use fry light. So this is literally like 1 calorie, so I use this instead of oil. Like sometimes I'll use coconut oil, but hardly ever, because I want to try and watch the calories, and this is good for keeping those calories down. So yeah, let's see what we can put together with these and have Friday night burgers. Okay, so here we have them, our burgers. So yeah, pop that on there. You've got a little bit of mozzarella cheese, pop that on, and we're good to go. Okay guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. So that's all the food eaten apart from one thing. I'm gonna have a little mpre dessert now to finish off my Friday night. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit subscribe and let me know what other videos you want to see. As I said, I will be doing some other what I eat in a day videos, because I do eat different things all the time. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all soon.